Hi everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Ever wondered who the mastermind is behind the crushing riffs and haunting visuals of the band Tool? Today, we're exploring the life and art of a true modern-day Renaissance man, the enigmatic and multi-talented force behind one of rock's most iconic bands, Adam Jones of Tool. He's not just the guy who writes those mind-bending heavy riffs. He's a sculptor, a director, a special effects artist, and the primary architect of Tool's entire visual universe. To really understand Tool, you have to explore and understand the creative mind of Adam Jones. Let's start at the beginning. Adam Thomas Jones was born on January 15, 1965, in Park Ridge, Illinois. From a young age, he was drawn to the world of art and music. He wasn't your typical kid who just wanted to play guitar. He was fascinated with creating things. He started playing the violin in elementary school and continued through high school, where he also picked up the bass guitar and played in a school orchestra. This classical training would later subtly influence his unconventional approach to creating mind-bending riffs on the guitar. But his real passion was for the visual. He was obsessed with monster movies, fantasy art, and the magic of stop-motion animation. Artists like Frank Frazetta and the brothers Quay were huge influences, shaping his dark, surreal, and often grotesque artistic style. He spent countless hours drawing, sculpting, and making his own little stop-motion films. After high school, his passion for filmmaking and special effects led him to Hollywood. But instead of going to a traditional film school, he took a more hands-on approach. He enrolled in the Hollywood Makeup Academy, a place that focused on practical, real-world skills.
We continue over, and we have another taser guy in this side, with two more guys with guns coming in.
This wasn't about theory. It was about getting your hands dirty and learning the craft from the ground up. This practical education paid off big time. Adam's talent was undeniable, and he quickly landed a job at the legendary Stan Winston Studio, the special effects powerhouse behind some of Hollywood's biggest blockbusters. Imagine being in your early 20s and working on films like Predator 2, where he designed the iconic look of the creature's head. Then he moved on to Tim Burton's Edward Scissorhands and Batman Returns.
I just saw this strange guy driving with Peg.
Did you get a good look at it?
Hi! Scissors!
Whoa! Go handshake you got there.
Contributing to the surreal and gothic visuals of those films. His most famous pre-Tool gig, however, was on Jurassic Park. Jones was part of the team responsible for bringing the dinosaurs to life. He worked on sculpting the velociraptors and even helped create the full-sized T-Rex puppet. He learned invaluable lessons about model making, sculpting, and animatronics, skills that would become a massive part of Tool's artwork, visuals, and legendary film clips. It was during this incredibly creative period in Hollywood that he crossed paths with a guy named Maynard James Keenan. While working his day job in the movie industry, Adam's musical ambitions were still burning. He had met Maynard, and the two connected over their shared artistic sensibility. Adam played Maynard a song he had written, and something just clicked. They decided to form a band and soon recruited bassist Paul D'Amour. After being stood up by several drummers, they convinced their neighbor, Danny Carey, to play drums with them. Adams' co-workers in the film industry thought that he was crazy, leaving behind an emerging career just to start a band. But there's several people happy he did. In 1990, Tool was born. From the very beginning, Adams' vision was clear. This wasn't just going to be a band that played music. It was going to be an immersive, multi-sensory experience where the art, the visuals, and the music were all inseparable parts of a greater whole. He's famous for techniques that other guitarists rarely use. Take his pull-through technique, for example. Instead of just picking a string, he'll often fret a note, pick it, and then pull the string off the fretboard entirely, creating a percussive, almost violent snapping sound. You can hear this all over their music. Adams' role in the band went far beyond just being the guitarist. He became the band's de facto art director. His unique guitar style, characterized by heavy, percussive, and often non-traditional chord structures, became a cornerstone of Tool's sound. He famously uses a power chord technique that's less about traditional melody and more about creating rhythmic, textural landscapes. He'll use a flanger, a talk box, and multiple delays to build sonic landscapes that are dense and hypnotic. He's a master of using effects pedals, not just for distortion, but to create textures and atmospheres. He often plays in odd time signatures, creating a sense of unease and tension that perfectly complements the band's dark and philosophical themes. Riffs like the ones in Schism, 46 and 2, and Lateralis are instantly recognizable. Not just for their complexity, but for their sheer weight and atmospheric power. He's not a lead guitarist in the traditional sense, he's a sonic sculptor. Carefully crafting each note and each pause to build tension and release. Adams' role in the band went far beyond just being the guitarist. He became the band's de facto art director. Remember those haunting, unforgettable music videos from the 90s? That was all Adam. He co-directed the video for Sober with Fred Stewart, using his stop-motion animation skills to create a dark, surreal world that perfectly matched the song's brooding intensity. The creepy humanoid figures and decaying environments were unlike anything else on MTV at the time. This established Tool as a band that wasn't afraid to explore the darker, more unsettling corners of the human psyche. He continued this work, directing or co-directing the videos for Prison Sex, Stinkfist, and Nema. Each video was a miniature masterpiece of stop-motion art, filled with biomechanical creatures, strange rituals, and symbolic imagery. These weren't just promotional clips. They were short films, integral parts of the artistic statement. Adams' background in Hollywood special effects gave him the tools to bring his wildest and most disturbing visions to life. Or the surreal, biomechanical journey in Schism. That's all, Adam. He storyboards, directs, and often animates these mini-movies himself, drawing heavily on his Hollywood experience. These videos aren't just promotional clips. They are integral parts of the Tool experience, visual extensions of the music's complex ideas. His artistic control extends to every aspect of the band's presentation. He's the primary creative force behind Tool's iconic and intricate album artwork. Working frequently with visionary artist Alex Gray, Adam oversees the entire visual package for each album. The artwork for albums like Lateralis and 10,000 Days is legendary. The translucent pages, the hidden imagery, the stereoscopic lenses included with 10,000 Days, these aren't just fancy packaging. They are designed to be an interactive part of the listening experience, encouraging fans to look deeper and explore the themes of anatomy, spirituality, and consciousness that run through the music. He plays a massive part in the designs of their stage shows, the lighting, and the massive video screens that create the immersive, psychedelic experience of a live Tool concert. Their live shows are legendary. The music, combined with the visuals and the light show, is just all-encompassing. It's an actual experience, not just a regular gig. What makes Adam Jones so unique is his holistic approach to art. For him, there is no line between the music he writes, the sculptures he creates, the videos he directs, and the album art he designs. It's all part of the same creative impulse, the same singular vision. He's a true artist who uses a band as his medium. He's a perfectionist, known for taking his time to get every detail just right, which explains the famously long gaps between Tool albums. But for fans, the wait is always worth it, because you know you're getting a complete, uncompromising, artistic statement. Adam Jones isn't just a rock star. He's a master craftsman, a visionary director, and one of the most important and influential multimedia artists of his generation. If you haven't yet seen any of Adam's art or heard any of his mind-bending riffs, then do yourselves a favor and check them out. Have a dig through their albums and the amazing array of music and see what you can find. Drop a comment below and tell us your favorite Adam Jones riff, song, or album, and what live shows you've seen. And make sure you subscribe to the Heavy Metal Cartel for more progressive rock, punk, and heavy metal videos.